Wow, so this is becoming quite a common theme, isn't it? Starting my videos within the car. I'm currently at my home, but I'm driving over to my granddad's old house, which is 5 minutes from here, because I've been there pretty much every single day, 7 days a week, for around 10 hours a day. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's go. Okay, so this is my grandparents' old house, but this is also where we put all of my stuff from my flat down in London temporarily. It's just all over the place. As you can see, it's in that corner, it's a complete mess. But I've been coming here every single day just because I feel like it's a better place for me to get stuff done, to think, to work better. I do feel like working in the same place that you live, especially when it's with your family, that can create a bit of an issue in terms of productivity. Before we continue, I need a cup of tea. Mess. Now, I think one of the main reasons that I wanted to make this video is because it is important to update you as to where I'm at with my life, but also how that is going to impact the future of this channel. We're gonna wait for that to boil. I do prefer PG tips, I'm not gonna lie. This still works. Now, what a lot of people will do when they make a YouTube video is they'll have a common kind of structure that they're going to follow, like they might bullet point points that they want to address within the video. I've not done that. I do want to apologize in advance if it does seem a little bit rambly, but I do want to make it as authentic as possible rather than following a predetermined structure. I also only use skimmed milk just because there's nowhere near the same amount of fat.
Different doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you're...
Okay, I don't like the way that that looks in the frame. You're wondering what that is? That's one of the beds that one of the carers used to use when my granddad was living here, and this was basically a care home. My mum lived here, there was a carer here, and that is why the place is a real mess. Please forgive me. Okay, look. Let's start with the video. Listen, the reason that I wanted to make this video is because if there's anything that this pandemic especially, what do I mean this pandemic, like there's been many that we've just experienced. This pandemic has taught me, it is that plans aren't something that are necessarily regimented in our lives, as they depend on so many different things, so many factors that are out of our control. This has meant that my plans have had to have changed drastically with my life, and not just my life, but also the reason for this video is obviously with this channel, because a lot of you guys might be wondering. Now, this channel was originally made as a travel channel, and it was just because I was going away and I wanted to, you know, document my experiences. More for selfish reasons, just because I like the idea of being 70 years old and being able to look back at the experiences and my life, you know, in visual format. And I believe that YouTube provides us with that luxury, and I think it's a great modern version of a journal, rather than having to write a daily log. Instead, you can do a vlog. Especially when I hit the 500 subscribers mark, I told myself, I made a promise and a commitment that I was gonna bring a YouTube video to this channel every single week, once a week, every Sunday. And as you can imagine, if there is a theme on a channel, a specific theme, it is very, very difficult to follow that. So the crisis has really meant that I've had to become a lot more creative with the content that I bring to this channel. But it has also really highlighted how much I enjoy videography and just being creative in general. I've always been a very creative person. Growing up, I made a lot of music. I have stopped making as much music. I would like to say that I still make music, but it's been a long time since I have made a song. I don't know, life has got in the way and I've not necessarily put as much effort into that, but I've always just been a creative person. And I feel like having made videos in this last year or so, it's really kind of given me an opportunity to explore videography, and I really enjoy it. And it just so happens that I also want to do a journal. So this kind of convolves into the same sort of thing of a creative journal. But what I'm kind of getting at with this is the direction of this channel. And I've realized that specifically being one theme, such as travel, is unrealistic and unfeasible because of the unpredictability of the future. I want to make this channel a bit more of a personal thing. I want to share with you what's going on in my life more, but also express my feelings and express things that are going on in my life more on a personal level rather than kind of just bringing you with me. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be traveling at all, because I absolutely will. One thing you're going to get to know about me is that I'm very spontaneous, and my personality means that I will very likely one week say, look, I'm going away next week and you guys are coming with me. But primarily as well with this video, what I wanted to do is update you as to where I'm at with my life and what I'm doing and what my goals are in the near future. This crisis, this whole pandemic has made me really reevaluate where I am at my life and the things that I want to achieve and the things that I want to do. And I've never liked the idea of having all your eggs in one basket, because I have really realized, and I feel like a lot of people have realized over this period, that that basket could be taken from you. And what I mean by that is, jobs can go just like that. A lot of people have lost jobs. I'm going to turn this light on just because it is annoying me how dark the background is. Just one sec. Right, I feel like that is a lot better. And this has always been a recurrent theme throughout my life. This is one of the reasons that I've dabbled in so many different things and so many different industries, I guess you could call it, because it's meant that throughout my life, as my priorities have changed and as my interests have changed, it's meant that I still have my options quite broad and I can still delve into any different career. There has been a project that I've been working on over the last 2 months now, every single day, just all hours of the day, just non-stop, back to back. It's in the edtech realm, education technology, basically along the lines of bringing bite-sized video content into schools, connecting teachers better with students, but it has involved a lot of work every single day, building the website, pitching, calling schools back to back, reaching out to the relevant people, advisors, and just kind of orchestrating it in a coherent way in which can be presented and potentially sold. Maybe I should have written a structure for this video. I do feel like I've rambled on for quite a long time. I do apologize for that. But I want you to know that it is going to be a really personal experience. Like, I'm going to be talking to you, trying to engage best I can. And this is why I love YouTube, because it's got such a community aspect around it. And it really allows us the opportunity to interact. So please, I really do encourage you guys to leave comments, because if you look at all my other videos, I always reply. I'm always replying to the comments, because I want to kind of create that kind of community within this channel as well. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel to see what I get up to in the future and to get weekly updates every Sunday, as I said. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you next week.